blue expanse, critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
of our killer whale family demonstrating their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired guests all over the world to care about their natural environment, and we're excited to share their story with all of you here today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's floor. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, we'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors help to strengthen their social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team is what makes the killer whale the ocean's top predator. Scientifically, they're known as Orca and more commonly referred to as the killer whale. Here at SeaWorld, we know them as Patina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo, our killer whale family. Makayo is the youngest member of our pod at 14 years old. Malia is 17, Nalani and Trua are 18, and Katina, our matriarch and leader of the pod, celebrated her 48th birthday this year. SeaWorld's animal friendly techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us, and they even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. Joining us now are our two male killer whales, Trua and Makayo, and in just a moment here, you're going to get to see one of the very first healthcare behaviors that we teach all of our pod members. This behavior is called a fluke present, and what we do is we ask the whales to use hand signals to roll over ventrally or upside down and present their tail flukes, which Makayo is going to show us right here in our slide out there. Now when he rolls over, not only do we get a great look at his entire body, but we also get access to the blood vessels that are very easily seen on the white undersides of their tail flukes. Our veterinarians will actually collect a blood sample at least once a month, and all of the whales are taught to remain calm and relaxed, just like this throughout the entire procedure. You'll notice our trainers today giving them rub-downs on different parts of their bodies, including those tail flukes. And since killer whales have very sensitive skin, this is one of the many ways that we can reward them or reinforce them for remaining calm during procedures like this one. And it's also a great way for us to strengthen our relationships with the whales. Blood samples are just one of the many ways that we can ensure their health. Another very important diagnostic is weighing them. To weigh a killer whale, we'll ask them to slide their entire body up and onto a giant killer whale size scale located in one of our other habitats. When they do this, there's a portion of their body from their dorsal fin down to their tail flukes that remain from the water called the peduncle. It's very muscular and very, very heavy. In fact, killer whales all have the ability to lift their entire body up and out of the water, spin around completely, and then re-enter the water using that peduncle. But in the instance where we are trying to get a weight, we're going to ask the whales to slide up onto the scale. And in this instance, it's going to be our slide out. Now, as Trua heads over, you'll notice he is a very large male. He actually weighs in over 8,000 pounds currently, and he is still growing. To get an accurate weight on him, we simply have to ask him to lift his tail flukes up and out of the water, just like this. Training this posture takes us to ensure accuracy, so we know that our younger whales are growing properly and our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Hello again, everyone. I'm down here on the left side of the stadium, and we just learned that killer whales love to play. In fact, they learn a lot through mimicry and observational learning, and from a very young age, killer whales will pick up unnecessary life skills by watching and playing Follow the Leader. We're going to put it to the test today with Makayo, Trua, and all of you guys. Are you ready to have some fun? Awesome, because I'm going to need your help. I'm going to start with the left side of the stadium. That's the side over here. Everyone on their feet. You guys are going to be the trainer. Makayo's going to follow. On the count of 3, we're going to take our hands, put them to our sides, and spin around in a circle. 2 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Spin, everyone. And stop. And he's got it. Well done, Makayo. And well done to all of you guys. You can take a seat. And you may Killer whales are curious animals, and they can often be seen spy hopping or jumping completely out of the water. Now, in just a moment here on the right side, we're going to get to see one of those high energy behaviors in tour. Everyone on the right, on their feet. You guys are going to take your left hand out to your side, smack your thigh, and bring it back to the sky. On the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, I think Trua saw that behavior. He is on his way now. Now, killer whales will reach for a number of different reasons. Sometimes it's to scratch an itch. Sometimes it's to stun their prey. But more often than not, you'll see killer whales reach just simply to show off. This is a show-off! Welcome to the SeaWorld, everyone. Let's give it up for Trua, Orca, and all of you. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has helped shed light on many mysteries. For example, we've learned that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is about 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to obtain in the wild. Some information, however, can only be gained through field research, and that's why SeaWorld partners with groups like the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA to advance killer whale education. Killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales eat the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
So killer whales create waves when they hunt, and they use their tail flukes to stun their prey. You're about to see a demonstration. For our killer whales, it's a high-energy activity session, but for all of you, it means it's time to get wet. see, killer whales are amazing athletes, and they eat several hundred pounds of food every single day. Meanwhile, their diets are completely dependent on where they live and the time of year. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some of those killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Oh.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassadors of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable. Don't give up. Be inspired.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore.
The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can flow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
Hold it down.